Mad scientists have been racking their brains to come up with a new format for the Brits. They have succeeded. This is what you've all been waiting for.
Sky's the limit, that's what they say, right?
This event is all about airtime. Riders will jump from a platform extended into the night sky by a crane. They have to land their drops and ride cleanly out of the transition. No butt checks or hands planted on the ground. If they don't land it, they're out, and the remaining riders get to jump again with the platform being raised 1 metre in each round. Last man standing wins. James Thorne strapping in for his first jump. It looks a long way down from that platform, making that look very easy though. Following in Scott McMorris's footsteps, Nate Kern. He's up there, he's just come off the heart rate monitor, proving that all of these boys are very cool customers at this stage. A little bit of nerves, a little bit of Elvis leg on the corner, but he made that again very comfortable.
First one's definitely more nerve-wracking than the second, obviously, but of course as it goes up, each time the reality hits you actually how high you are. But yeah, adrenaline pumping.
Tyler Chilton clambering up onto the platform. He very rarely shows any visible sign of nerves, but if you look carefully you can see him biting his lip every now and again, just warming himself up. He is such a stylish and consistent rider. Beautiful grab, even time for a tweak there as he dropped in. He made that look very, very easy. You can see on the replay, so comfortable. The last of the 5 snowboarders, Gary Greenshields. A lot of pressure on him to make it 5 out of 5. He's a big, heavy hitter in the backcountry, straight in, no messing about. He made that look very, very easy.
29.
So what do you reckon?
I reckon it might get to 200 when I get up higher, but it's like dropping a cliff. It's the same kind of mental state. Just like tell yourself you can do it. But it's actually pretty fun.
Rob Taylor, the first of the skiers at 5 metres. It doesn't look half as gainly as the snowboarders. They've got to edge their way out to a balance point. He's got it, he compressed heavily through the bottom of the landing transition. Andy Bennett having a sneaky peek over the edge there. Clambering around in ski boots at this height is not an enviable thought. Looking out so hard to get that right. Oh, he's over the back. Andy Bennett is out. Tyler Chilton, although he had a successful attempt at 6 metres, had to retire with a sprained ankle.
Holy shit. It's beating pretty quick.
Scott McMorris at 8 metres. He's got a solid grab. Oh, the toe edge went in. He's fallen. He cannot believe that. Now, at 8 metres, we are left with 3 snowboarders and 1 skier. Nate Kern stomped his. Rob Taylor, the skier, stomped his. He doesn't have to go to 9 metres unless he feels like it. James Thorne is up there, as is Gary Greenshields. Gary Greenshields, the first snowboarder at 9 metres. Heart rates are going over 200 right now, and holding composure at this level of stress is so difficult. Gary Greenshields sucking it up. He needs this one. A big solid grab. Oh, so close to landing that. The tension in the crowd you can cut with a knife. 9 metres for James Thorne. He knows that Nate Kern is behind him. He needs to stomp this if he wants a shot at 10 metres. Peering into the abyss. 9 metres between him and glory. Dropping, waving the arms, no grab, he stomped it! James Thorne will get the chance to jump at 10 metres if Nate Kern stomps his jump.
Bloody high.
Nate Kern making a real show of getting rid of the harness safety line. The crowd are awaiting his jump. Synapses firing like machine guns with nerves and anticipation. He stopped, he's let it go in the flat bottom.
I've never ever thought about jumping off something from that high in my life, and when you're up there, you can't go back down, you have to jump, and I'm just so happy I did it.
So Nate Kern and Gary Greenshields both bowing out at 9 metres. Only Rob Taylor, the skier, can push James Thorne to 10 metres, whipping the crowd into a frenzy. Looking for a perfect entry onto the landing. He's pushed out too far. The landing's too flat at the bottom there. Look at that replay. You can see him landing flat, banging the back of his head there. Is James Thorne going to go to 10 metres regardless?
213. How far to heart attack? Try and relax. I want to go for double figures, and then I'll be done, and I'll be pretty happy with myself, and I can sleep well and party hard.
10 metres is the equivalent of a 4-storey building. At this stage, the technique hasn't changed a bit from the 5-metre mark. The only enemy he has right now is fear. Staring into that cavern. Taking off the safety line. Preparing for this jump. Leans forward, he's got to get it perfectly. He's missed it!
Dropped out too far. Once you've committed, there's nothing you can do. You have to kind of judge it as you go, and it's scary to not jump out too far, because you see the bottom and you're tempted just to jump out because you can see the mat and you don't want to land flat on the mat. So you try and push out to clear the mat, and then if you go too far, there's nothing you can do once you're in the air. So I'm going to try and not push out quite so far and land clean into the transition.
Because it's a new record, James Thorne has gone back up to get a second go at 10 metres. He's already won. This is for a new record. The safety line is off. Heartbeats are racing in the crowd, let alone James. This is nerve-wracking. Final adjustments to the landing. Absolute silence. He's done it! James Thorne has done 10 metres! His family are running over to start the pile-on.
At the start of the day I said I want to do 7 metres, I'm going to be very disappointed with myself, and then to get 10, I'm really pretty happy with myself. So you've really got to tell yourself not to jump too far. Once you're over, once you're out, there's nothing you can do about it, so it's pretty harrowing like at the top.